So Jesus was telling his disciples about faith, and if they had as much faith as a mustard seed, they could tell the mountains to move, and they would. Well, there's been many times down here, people like me and you, we have practiced our faith, and great things have happened through that. And we've chalked a lot of things up that have happened good as us having good faith. But there's obviously some things that we would never do because we have doubt. And our mind can't comprehend certain things like moving mountains or bending a tree or moving a big boulder somewhere else. Of course, that's not a problem for Jesus, but down here, our faith has doubt. But every great now and then, I will get an opportunity to have a religious dream that may only happen once or twice, every 4 or 5 years. And so my dream last night is that I got an opportunity to understand how faith works without any doubt. And I'm really excited. You're going to have to understand that. And so let me say this right here. This is great. You always hear people say you don't know how great Jesus is, right? Every preacher that you've ever heard in your life, they try to tell you over and over again that you don't know how great Jesus is. And let me tell you something about the people in the world who try to tell you that you don't know how great Jesus is. This is what you should do. You should believe them. You should believe every person that tells you that you don't know how great Jesus is. Because last night, I learned that you really don't. And I really don't. And we never will until we see him. But sometimes the Lord will bless you like he did me last night. And even after experiencing what it's like to have faith without doubt, I still don't know how great Jesus is. You really don't know. But he is great. And when I mean great, you have no clue what it's like. But I was completely aware. I could very clearly see my feet, my legs, my body, the sky, the roofs. I was staring at the roofs and the fences in people's yards in this small little town. And I was running up to families and I was telling them to throw their hands in the air because I was screaming to these people how great Jesus was. And many people would raise their hands in the air and I would say, watch, this is how great Jesus is. This is what it's like to have faith with no doubt. And I would elevate off of the ground 4 or 5 feet or 6 feet. And then I had my arms out wide like this with my hands open like a cross. And I says, watch, if you don't believe me still, I would start spinning in circles. And I would tell these people, I'm going to spin in circles so fast you're going to feel the wind on your face. I could feel the wind running through my fingers. And I remember just being so fascinated in my dream. I was laughing and I was saying, Jesus, you're amazing. You are absolutely amazing. And so I would gracefully come back down to the ground. And then I remember closing my eyes and saying, watch this, everybody. I'm going to lift myself up right now. And I just had this tingling feeling go through my body. And it was faith without doubt. And when you have faith and you have no doubt, your mind doesn't even comprehend what doubt is. You don't even know what it is. It's like something that you've never heard of before. It was like the Delta variant on COVID before it come along. You never heard of it. You didn't know what it was. You didn't know how to respond to it. It didn't exist. That's what faith without doubt is. Your mind don't understand it. It can't comprehend it because it doesn't exist. So that's what Jesus is trying to tell you when he says, if you have just as much faith as a mustard seed, you could do anything. That is right. I got a chance to experience that last night. You've never even heard the word doubt. It don't exist. So to command myself to lift off of the ground and fly and hover and elevate was unbelievable. But I was just going up to everybody, just telling them to raise their hands in the air and scream that Jesus is great. You really have no clue how amazing Jesus is.